Okay guys, so we're going to start off with the eyes first. I've already primed my eye, and the first colour I'm going in with is Bone from the Kat Von D Metals Matte palette, and this is really to set the primer and act as a base, but also to highlight the brow bone area, of course. And then we're going to go in with Suede from the same palette, and this is going to be our transition colour, so making sure we're going back and forth in the crease, but bringing it up high and bringing it outwards as well, because that's where we'll be placing a lot of the colour. We're now going to be taking the colour Password from the Urban Decay Naked Smokey Eye palette. And this is really just to start deepening the crease. We will be going in with another two colours later on, but this is kind of, it's almost like a secondary transition shade. But we're also going to be placing it on the outer quarter of the eye, and just really making sure you really blend that in. It's quite a difficult colour to work with when blending, but other than that, it is a really nice shade. We're now going back into that Kat Von D palette, and I'm taking the metallic shade Tinsel, and this is a really beautiful silver shade. It's really glittery, but it also has like a greeny tone to it, which I really love. So just placing that on the lid and then fusing the two colours Password and Tinsel together. We're now going to go in with Smolder from that Urban Decay palette, and this is where we're going to start deepening, like darkening that area. So we're placing that in the exact same areas as that Password colour. I just felt like I need a little bit of a purple grey tint. It would go really well with that Tinsel shade. And now I'm going to do my eyeliner. We are going to go in with another shade, but I want to do my eyeliner first, and you'll see why later. But I like to draw out the angle of my flick first, and then do a thin line across my eyelid, and then join the flick and the rest of the eyeliner up, and then just thicken it just section by section. I find that's the best way if you want to get exactly what you want. So when you're happy with your eyeliner, like I didn't want mine too thick because you're going to see what I'm doing now. I'm taking the colour Jet from that Kat Von D palette, and it's literally a matte black, and I'm just placing this on the outer quarter of the eye, but I'm blending it into that eyeliner flick. So I'm blending the two together so they kind of join all into one, if you understand what I mean. Also, the trick is to keep building up, you know, little by little until you get the right consistency you want. So now I'm going to move on to the face. I've already applied my base and stuff because it's the same in every video, and I'm sure it gets really boring to watch that. But now I'm going in with the colour Sombrero from the Kat Von D Shade and Light Contour palette, and I just like to place that on the temples of my forehead, the hollows of my cheek and my chin. Now I'm going to highlight from that same palette. I'm using the shade Lyric. I think it's Lyric, or it could be Lucid. I'll put it down below anyway. But yeah, I like to place this underneath the eyes and then on other parts of my face where the light naturally hits it. So the kind of middle of your chin and the middle of your forehead. And then I'm going to go in with Shadow Play. Almost forgot the name then. And I'm kind of going in with this like a bronzer, almost like, you know, the NARS Laguna bronzer. It's kind of like a similar colour, and it's just to really warm up the skin, seeing as we've used kind of cool shades, but that Tinsel colour seems to have green in it, which kind of gives it a slight warmth, so it's not too bad. So yeah, that done. I'm now moving on to blusher, and I'm going in with my favourite blusher, of course, Warm Soul by M.A.C, and it's such a beautiful pinky goldy shade, so it really just warms up the skin. It's perfect for that. I'm now going to mix the shades Crushed Pearl and Mimosa from the Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Gleam kit, and I'm going to apply that to my cheeks, the tip of my nose and my cupid's bow. And the reason I've mixed these two colours together is just so I'm keeping a warmth in the skin, but also keeping in with that cooler tone, and they're good shades to mix together. We're now going to move back on to the eyes, and we're doing the under eyes. So the first colour we're going to go in with is Password, and I like to apply that first till I'm happy with the consistency, and then I'll go in with a small tapered fluffy brush just to blend it outwards so it's all nicely blended and blending into that eyeliner as well. We're then going to take Jet again, and we're just placing that on the outer third, and then we go back in with that fluffy tapered brush and blend those two shades together, but also making sure it's blended in to the eyeshadow on the lid. Now for the inner corner highlight, I'm taking Makeup Geek's High Wire and just foiled eyeshadow, by the way, and just placing that in the inner corner and join it up to the rest. I'm now going to apply Roller Lash Mascara by Benefit, but I've also applied some lashes. They're the Isla number 143. I forgot to show them, sorry. But I absolutely love them and they go so well with this look. Moving on to the lips, I'm applying M.A.C Up the Amp, I believe, which is a real like pinky purple shade. And then I'm going in with M.A.C Dazzleglass in Boys Go Crazy. And this is a really like glittery like gloss, and it goes so well with this lipstick, and I really wanted to use it. I've had it for so long and I have not used it. But yeah, so this is the finished prom look. I felt like there needed to be like a cooler tone eye look for prom. I've done a lot of warm tones already, and the great thing about this eye look is you can do anything with it. You can change colours if you want, but the great thing about this cool tone is you can change the lipstick to any colour you want, so you don't have to go for this colour. But if you're feeling brave, please do, because it looks amazing. So if you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. I have a Facebook page, an Instagram, a Twitter and a blog as well, so please go and follow me on there. All products will be listed and linked down below, and if you have any questions at all, please feel free to comment down below and ask them. And if you've watched all this video and you're still here, it means the world to me. So thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys!